go.
So New York will get their first possession. Now, New York starting five. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Wembanyama, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry over James. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls on offense. It's a three-point game. Curry with it. Durant covering. Curry passes to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Knicks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Puts up a three. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three, James. He buries it from three. James has got 7 points.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Leonard for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now, here is James. And that comes off the assist by Durant. 9 points in the game.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
New York on D. Leonard up top. From downtown, and Curry is good for three.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
James outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Leonard can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Curry's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 7. Down low. They swipe it. Inside. And slam dunked by James.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. .144 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. The kick out. Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. New York working the ball around now. Here's James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 9. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Here's Leonard. Outside Curry. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Curry's got 5 points.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Here's Pippen. And that's good from 17 feet.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. No coverage that time. Durant's got his first points in this one.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Here's Leonard. And Leonard powers it down.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Outside Durant. Pass to Pippen. Now James. Covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Over Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Sends it down right in his face.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
So Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Shot on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James.
Full foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Chamberlain. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Chamberlain's got 5 points now this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The Knicks with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. New York working the ball around now. Durant, no good. Bulls trail by 12. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Chicago has possession. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. Over James. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 9 points.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
Durant with a screen on Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Shoots a fadeaway. And the basket by Pippen. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Pippen's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, James. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Up again.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Bulls trail by 7. So on the floor for New York, they've got Kevin Durant. James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Curry's got 13.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. James can't get it to go. And here's Chicago. Curry with it. Durant covering. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Durant. Pippen right side. There's the three. Fires in the triple. He's got 7.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Curry against James. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back over to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he jams it home with authority.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Knicks leading by 9. Pass to James. Here's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against James. Back to Curry. The ball's knocked loose. James with a steal. LeBron on the go. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen, pass to James. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Curry. They need this. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's James. 22 points for him. Pass to Durant. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Leonard pulls down the board. And it's Leonard with the ball for Chicago. Down by 15. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Antetokounmpo outside. Durant inside. And it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Wing shot on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the New York Knicks. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 14. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Knicks leading by 13. James outside. They get it again. Chamberlain. And here's Wembanyama to the inside. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Knicks ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Warm Chicago welcome, your Warriors.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Pippen, shot clock at 5, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. James against Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Pulls up on the wing. Unable to get that one. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Outside Wembanyama. Yes, sir, with the three.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
New York leading by 10. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass. And so Curry will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Count it.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
New York with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Bulls trail by 10. Now here's Curry. Here's Leonard. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
James outside. Can't get the three. On the wing, Curry. Check by James. Outside Leonard. Oh, no good on the layup.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. LeBron, 19-footer is good.
You simply can't allow LeBron to get going from there. He knows how to get into a comfort zone from any spot on the floor.
Curry surveys. Oh, the shot is off. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Now James. Pippen left side. Blocked!
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Chicago to start out. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's James. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. Now here's LeBron. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
George with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. On the high post. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Pippen. Here's James. To the paint. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to George. Leonard against SGA. O'Neal a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
LeBron is screen on Durant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Wembanyama. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Pippen. Back to James. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Wembanyama outside. Outside Leonard. Pass to Durant. Chicago needs to get a shot up. George, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Searching for their first points of the game. Pippen outside. Back to LeBron. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama outside. Outside Durant. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for James.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 8, OG Anunoby.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Stolen by Pippen. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
Here's Pippen. He has yet to score. Giannis right side. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer. Pippen misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Giannis dishes to Pippen. Nice D from Durant.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
It's rebounded by New York. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hart with the screen for SGA. The shot comes out. Leonard looking around. Pass to Shaq. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. O'Neal's got his second bucket. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Chamberlain. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pippen in at the point. Now here's Leonard. Still yet to score by himself. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Paul George gets the 3. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pippen, the pass to LeBron. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Tries the spin move. Pippen.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
The 3 ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Pippen. Guarded by O'Neal. Back to SGA. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The second chance effort. It's another look. Shaq controls in the paint.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
LeBron with a screen on Durant. Wembanyama against LeBron. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 7. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the middle. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Pippen. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
.146 left in the second quarter. Chamberlain a screen. Shot clock at 6. And the Knicks miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Leonard. From deep, George with the tip. Wembanyama on the foul. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And Pippen gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shaq can't get it to go. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. LeBron outside. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 11. Wembanyama passes to KD. Back to Wembanyama. The shot by George, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Giannis kicks to James. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From past the arc. A putback. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Paul George is out there with Durant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Leonard in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
James outside. No good that time. George with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 13. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the steal. All the way in. LeBron.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal.
First free throw is good.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
On the wing, James. Pippen kicks to LeBron. From deep three-point land. Again, James missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Durant. KD draws the double. Leonard finds Durant. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's James. He has 6. Chamberlain, the pass to SGA. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. KD with the bucket.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Now Pippen. He has 5. James left side. And a wide open look for SGA. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Pass to KD. And stolen by Chamberlain. Giannis with it, guarded now by Durant. That is good. And the Bulls lead us get down to 9 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. And the first one drops.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
On the wing, James. He lobs it up. Stolen by O'Neal. Leonard inside. SGA defending. Launches a 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from KD. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Knicks trail by 14. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard, that's for 2. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points so far. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 16. To stop the run. New York, no good that time either. George passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Over SGA. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then it's Pippen, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Leonard. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. George passes to Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
So New York will get their first possession. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with James. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Now here's Pippen. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The three from Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Chicago. Now here's Pippen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. First quarter, just over a minute played. James, outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
James against Curry. Pass to Garnett. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. And Curry is good for three.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Here's Chamberlain, and he's caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Wembanyama, pass to Curry, over James. Curry, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley! Leonard on the wing. Check by James. Leonard passes to Curry. Back to Leonard. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Gets to the corner and hits it. Curry's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
And slam dunk by James.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Leonard finds Curry. Back to Leonard. 10 feet away. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, it's stolen. Wembanyama with it. Durant covering. Here's Leonard. The kick out. Curry for 3. They get the rebound.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. He's off on the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Outside Wembanyama from behind the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Durant. Back to James. Uncovered. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for LeBron James.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Knicks trail by 5. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard outside. Will it go? Chamberlain pulls it in. And here's Chicago. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And there's James from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for New York starting the second. Just 5 to shoot. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Durant, pass to James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by James. James has got 8.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Pass to Pippen. Chicago passing it around. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice shot.
Oh, hey, how about that?
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, Leonard, a special delivery.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Knicks. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. James inside. Leonard's there. They get it back.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Wembanyama. Pass to Garnett. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Garnett. And here's Curry. And it's New York with another.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Up top, Durant, covered by Wembanyama. Durant, pass to Chamberlain. Now Pippen. This one for 3. There, LeBron for 3.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Curry passes to Garnett. Back to Curry. Wembanyama screen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. 3 on 3. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Curry looking it over. Here's Garnett. He's scoreless. Curry's shot is off. 17 seconds left in the first half. Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Knicks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here's Durant. With a step back. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Bulls trail by 3. Here's James. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
About a minute played here in the second half. Curry against James. The 3 from Wembanyama. Chicago with a rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
James passes to Durant. Over Curry. That's good from Durant on the assist from James. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Curry. Unloads. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Neal's got his second basket. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Durant with a screen on Leonard. LeBron without hesitation.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron. Always looking to get to the charity stripe.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Garnett passes to Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Chicago with the ball. Pippen outside. Pass to Durant. "16 feet out, and once again off the mark by Chicago. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the New York Knicks. Here's Garnett, guarded by Durant. Garnett passes to O'Neal. New York working the ball around now. And here's Curry for 3. Chicago with the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Chicago with a board. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Pippen. Outside Durant. Over Leonard. A strong finish from KD inside.
Kevin Durant, little bump from the defender, but despite that skinny frame, folks, he can finish with the best of them.
Here's Garnett. Back to Leonard. Goes up on the wing, and that one drops for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he's going for the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Garnett passes to Wembanyama, and here's Curry. Checked by James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Chicago leading. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant looking around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to James. From outside, off the mark. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the center spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's James, following the bucket by the Knicks. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pippen outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Pippen, no good. And here's New York now. It's stolen by James. Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bulls.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pippen, and there's another one for Chicago.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
They double-team Curry. Outside for Wembanyama. Tipped. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Garnett. Outside Curry to take the lead. The triple drop.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's James. Now Durant. 5 on the clock. With the shot. And he buries the jumper.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Outside Leonard. He launches. Whoa! Way out there from Leonard.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James against Curry. Sweet move! Oh, no good! Chicago trailing here. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Pippen outside. It's tipped. Outside Curry. The defensive pressure was right there. Now on to Kupo. Now James. James double team. Durant! And he nails it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 17-footer on the way. Ooh, the shot misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
And the Knicks call time here. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Wembanyama fires. It's money from deep.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. On the wing, Curry. He's off from 3. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.